The ironclad was the pride of the Imperial Navy, a monstrous warship armed with enough firepower to level a city. Its crew, hardened veterans of a dozen battles, laughed as they spotted the lone woman standing on the docks. She was small, unarmed, dressed in simple traveler's clothes. Her dark hair fluttered in the salt-laced wind as she watched the warship's cannons rotate toward the defenseless port town. "Easy target," Captain Varek sneered. "Fire at will." The woman sighed. Then she moved. The fury unleashed. No one saw her leap. One moment she was on the dock, the next she was airborne, soaring across the impossible gap between land and ship. Her fist struck the hull first. Metal screamed. The impact cratered the ironclad's reinforced plating like paper. The ship lurched, throwing gunners off their feet. Before the alarms could even sound, she was inside. A squad of Marines charged her with electrified batons. She caught the first strike bare-handed, crushed the weapon in her grip, and flung the soldier through a bulkhead. The next two came at her together. She grabbed their helmets and slammed them together. They dropped. "What are you?" a lieutenant shrieked, firing his plasma pistol. She blurred, dodging point-blank shots, and drove her palm into his chest. The force sent him flying through 3 steel walls before he crumpled in the engine room. The warship's last stand. Captain Varek barked orders, sealing blast doors, flooding corridors with nerve gas. It didn't matter. She tore through every barrier like it was cardboard. The ironclad's main cannon powered up, aiming back at the town, a final spiteful act. The woman's eyes burned. She sprinted up the deck, leaped onto the cannon's barrel, and ripped it clean off its mountings. With a roar, she hurled the multi-ton weapon into the sea. Then she turned to the bridge. The captain's realization. Varek had faced pirates, rebels, even rogue mech suits. But this was something else. The door exploded inward. She stood there, unharmed, barely winded. The crew raised weapons. She moved in a flash, disarming them all before they could pull their triggers. "You were going to slaughter a town," she said, voice eerily calm. Varek swallowed. "Orders." She stepped closer. "Tell your emperor this. If his ships ever threaten the innocent again, I'll come for him next." Then she was gone, vanishing into the night. The ironclad, once indestructible, listed helplessly in the water, its systems failing. And somewhere out there a legend was born. Epilogue: The Woman with No Name. Days later, in a tavern far from the sea, whispers spread of a warship destroyed by a single woman. Some called her a demon, others a savior. In the darkest corner, a small figure sipped her drink, unnoticed. Harmless. Until she wasn't.